So the new Spider-Man series is out. It's woke as hell, but also kind of fun, so naturally, I'm in full system error mode. As a kid, I grew up on Ultimate Spider-Man. That show had everything, perfect character designs, great humor, and the occasional fourth wall break.
Spider-Man! Flash Thompson, I'm your biggest fan. Let me help, bro.
Definitely, bro. Step in.
Now what?
Wait for my...
It was truly the Ultimate Spider-Man series. Because of that, I'll always have a soft spot for Spidey content in memory of those good old days. But in recent months, when the announcement for this new Spider-Man series dropped, I honestly didn't know how to feel about it. Now that it's here, I'm torn between loving the fresh take and feeling like my childhood is being retroactively cancelled by wokeness. Let's start with the obvious, the character designs. Oh boy, this is where the woke accusations really start flying. Remember when Spider-Man was just Peter Parker, a white dude from Queens with a penchant for getting bullied and then beating up said bullies after a radioactive spider bite? Well, now we've got a whole Spider-Verse of characters. And oh boy, there is where the chaos begins. Insert a ton of gender swapping, color changing, and agenda pushing. I bet the only reason they didn't make Peter black is because they already have a black Spider-Man. But hey, why stop there? Let's make Aunt May a tech-savvy Gen Z influencer while we're at it. And don't even get me started on MJ. Wait, I just got an update. There is no MJ in the show. The goth baddie is named Nico. So anyway, fake MJ is no longer just a girl next door. She's now a fierce, independent activist who probably runs a non-profit in her spare time. But she's also a goth. So nice change, Disney. I'm rocking with it. It's like the writers looked at the original characters and said, how can we make this more 2023? Like changing the whole essence of the characters for viewers who aren't even going to watch the show. And then they just went wild with the diversity checklist. Uncle Ben is rolling in his grave after what they did to May. Jokes aside, May is looking like MJ and she's a baddie, so I'm good. But still, what's next? Are they gonna make the lizard itself black, not just Kurt? Sorry, I mean Carla. Oh wait, they probably already did. But Donkey, you can't hate on all these changes. This is a new multiverse, so anything is different. And to this I say, the multiverse. It's the worst way of cash grabbing since NFTs. Anyway, I made a video about why the multiverse is just a lazy excuse for writing. Feel free to check it out. And also, if you want more content for some reason, feel free to subscribe and stay alert. I'm raging all week, baby. But here's the thing. A lot of these changes feel so forced that they don't actually contribute anything meaningful to the story. It's like the creators are more focused on ticking boxes than on creating compelling characters or narratives. Take Flash Thompson, for example. In the original series, he was the classic high school bully, but now he's been reimagined as this overly sensitive, misunderstood guy who's probably into yoga and veganism. It's not that these changes are inherently bad, it's just that they feel so out of place and unnecessary. Like, why does every character need to be a walking PSA? Can't we just have a good old-fashioned villain who's evil for the sake of being evil? Apparently not, because that would be problematic. And it's just sad because the core of the show is actually pretty solid. It's fun and entertaining like I want from Spider-Man content. However, they just keep cramming nonsense into every corner of the plot, and it doesn't even connect to the story they're trying to tell. This completely distracts from the narrative and makes it miss the mark. And let's talk about the dialogue. Oh, the dialogue! It's like every other line is a thinly veiled lecture about social justice, climate change, or whatever the hot button issue of the week is. I get it. Spider-Man has always been a reflection of the times, but this is just overkill. It's like the writers are trying to win a woke Olympics gold medal instead of telling a good story. What the hell? The result? A lot of eye-rolling moments that don't add anything to the plot and only serve to annoy the fans. It's as if the show is more interested in virtue signaling than in actually entertaining its audience. At the end of the day, the new Spider-Man series is a mixed bag. On one hand, it's trying to be progressive and inclusive, which is great in theory. but on the other hand, is doing it in such a heavy-handed way that it ends up feeling more like a checklist than a genuine attempt at representation. And just tell me how the voice actor of Peter, Hudson Thames, have the audacity to say that this show isn't woke. Brother, you look like the poster child of this community. And that's the real shame here, because Spider-Man has always been about relatability and heart, not about ticking boxes or pushing agendas. So yeah, I'll keep watching, but I'll also keep hoping that the next season tones down the wokeness and focuses on what really matters, telling a good story. And maybe, just maybe, they'll let Uncle Ben rest in peace.